Have you ever wanted to know how to grow beautiful lupin like this from seed? In this video, I'm going to show you how to go from seed to cute little baby transplants to mature plants. I'm going to go cover 1 full year of growing. Stay tuned, we'll do that right now. Isn't this cute? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pot up our seeds. And I've got these it's a very dirty tray, but I got these handy dandy trays. It's really hard plastic. I don't know how many is, maybe 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 140 cell, something like that, seed tray. Notice that you can see through it to the bottom because it's a root trimmer. This is a root trimmer tray, which means when the roots go down, they will self-prune and kind of sustain in their own little pots. So that way they don't swirl around the container. I just emptied this one because I used it early this spring, and I reuse them over and over again. If you're interested in these, I'll link them in the description. Again, these are very heavy duty. The cell tray sits about a 1/2 inch above the bottom of the tray. So if there's water standing in the bottom, it won't drown your seedlings. So I have filled the cell tray with Pro Mix, which has got a antifungal in it that helps to keep the seedlings from damping off. And I really like it. I had great success since I started switching. And I've drained the water out of my seeds. I have soaked seeds for up to 2 and 3 days. When you start getting past 2 days, it really gets soft. And sometimes, depending on the circumstances, you can actually see little sprouts already coming. But what I'm going to do is just drop one seed. Try to. I'm going to try to drop it. Okay, so it ain't going to work. Is if I take this is just a skewer, like a barbecue skewer, and to move them onto the mat one at a time that way. Sometimes when you get wet seeds, they don't want to behave themselves. There. So I'll have to move them on top of the potting mix. Hopefully you can see that okay. Until I fill the whole tray up, and then I'll just slightly push them down. That way I can see where I've put them in. The other thing that I have found is that when I'm using seed trays, if I don't fill out the outside layer, like right here, can you see this? Yeah. If I leave this blank and I start on the center, these outside cells don't seem to have the best germination rate, and I think it's because they dry out. They tend to dry out more, so just a little pro tip there. If I have you know, the professionals actually have mats that keep everything moist, but I don't have that. I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. And I water everything by hand. My little seed tray, and I happen to have 1 lupin still left in here, so let's look at what I did. So all I do is these have a really nice, these trays are open on the bottom, which allows for air pruning the roots, which helps it to harden off. So all I'm going to do is I go in with a pen on the back side, and that pops right up. See how easy that is? See how nice it is? Really simple. So I loosen it up, and I'll grab it, and it stays in a nice little plug. And this was a late bloomer, because this is obviously a late bloomer, because those other ones I had were potted up over a month ago. Must have been a random seed that just didn't want to sprout. I don't know. So these are some of the lupin. I put these seeds, these little babies were started from seed on April 5th. Today is June 15th. It's Father's Day today in the United States. You can see that it has got many, many leaves on it. I up-potted them in these little 2 to 3 inch containers probably about a month ago. And then I sold some of them on Facebook Marketplace. The other ones, these are the ones that I have left. I gave some away to a friend, and then I'm going to plant some of these along the edge of my French garden. The lupin I'm going to show in the next video and that is planted in my French garden were ones that I started from seed just 1 year ago. So it goes from this itty bitty little plant to that great big beautiful lupin that's blooming right now. So for us, lupin bloom mean The first blooms on lupin in zone 4 start around Father's Day, and then if I deadhead it, it will continue for quite some time. My fountain, of course, broke in the wind, and we're just keeping it for right now. Eventually I'll get a concrete one, but see how this is going. You can see there's almost to the point of needing to be deadheaded so that I can maintain blooms, keep them coming. If this video is helpful, give us a thumbs up so YouTube knows to share this content with others. Also consider subscribing so you don't miss any of our other great videos. If you like propagation videos, check this playlist next. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.